Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy J Marley TV. Yo, today I just want to give a little quick review of Halo Infinite campaign and a little quick review of the multiplayer. I have over 100 hours combined between the campaign and the multiplayer. I recently beat the campaign on Heroic. I plan on going back to do a second playthrough on Legendary and try to collect the scrolls. I did most of the side stuff. I think got a couple more Spartan cores to collect and a couple more armor crates to open. And after that, I believe that's it. Okay, so one of the first things I want to dive into is the multiplayer because that's where I spent most of my time at. I love this multiplayer. I haven't had this much fun playing with people in a multiplayer game since maybe the golden days of Apex Legends. I play with all different type of people that might consider themselves good or people that might consider themselves bad. And it's always just a good time, nonetheless. Like it's always a good time, a good vibe. The game is really crispy. I recently started playing Battlefield, like as recently, I mean the day that I'm recording this, and I love the all out chaos I feel in Battlefield. But what I don't really like, everybody would not like, is just how unpolished it is. Halo Infinite is really polished. It is a beautiful game. And I play mostly in the 120, no, exclusively in the 120 FPS performance mode. I don't play in quality mode and multiplayer. It just feel the 60 frames just feel completely off. Once you try 120, it's hard to go back. Shout out to my brother Sensei. He got me on this 120 wave. But yeah, the game is beautiful. It's fun. You get into games relatively quick. Every now and again, I might have server problems, but for the most part, man, it is quick. Recently, they added Free-for-All Slayer and Team Slayer. Now, I have to call them out because I wish that would have been there the day the campaign launched, the full game came out. That's when I think it should have been there. But I'm grateful that it came so soon. What is it, a week later? And they added it in. So I'm thank you 343 for adding that. I was gonna lose my god dang marbles if I had to play another game of Oddball, but thankfully I can avoid that. And making custom games is also fun, man. I had a good 1v1 with my good friend B More, aka Ryan. You know who you are. Great game with him and just great 1v1, man. It's actually, if you go to my Twitch, the video should still be there. I beat him in the first game. He beat me the second game. And the last game I won 18-17. It came down to the last 5 seconds of the game. It was great, man. That type of experience. And also, I got to bring up the big team battles. I haven't had a full team of 12 of my friends, but we have had multiple games where it was up to 9 to 10. I think 10 or 11 was the most people we had at once in a party. And man, that is just fun. I don't like the seed mode, capture the seed, power seeds. I don't like that. But with a full team and a party just chatting and everybody doing certain tasks, that becomes fun. And I think that's the theme about Halo Infinite multiplayer, is that it's fun with friends. You know, it's just fun. It's just a good old time. You get a few friends and you just play. You play with friends that don't worry about having a good KD or this, that, and the third. Just play with friends, get loose. Everybody have fun, and memories is going to be made. Great experiences is going to be made, right? So to me, that's amazing. That's one of the best things about Halo Infinite, is just the type of memories and things you can make. You know, I just love this multiplayer, and I can't say enough about it. And I love it so much, it's actually very hard to go back and play Apex Legends. I went back to in my YouTube. If you've been here a while, if you go back to some of my first videos, it's me playing Apex Legends. That is my love right there. But I just haven't been the same. I'm waiting for that next gen update. I need that 120. I need that ASAP so I can dive back into that, because Halo has kind of spoiled me. Okay, so I pretty much love the multiplayer. It's great. I love playing with my friends, and now that they added free for all, I'm down with playing by myself, and I plan on spending 100 more hours and hundreds of more hours over the next decade playing Halo Infinite, and I can't wait to see where this game goes next, what they add next, because it's always room for improvements and it's always room for growth. Thank you, 343, for delivering me and my friends a great holiday experience and a great multiplayer experience. I appreciate that. Now, I'm going to dive into the campaign, and don't worry, guys, this is going to be spoiler-free. First thing I want to mention is this version of Master Chief is so badass. And this year I started the Master Chief collection and played the games fully through. And I wasn't one of the people that hated 5. I don't hate 5. I just think it shouldn't have been named 5. It should have just been Halo Guardians. Maybe a spinoff, since it was mostly, playing with Locke. And I like Locke. I actually want Locke to make a return. I think it was very well acted out. I love his voice actor, and I just liked it, Locke as a whole. But Master Chief, man, it feels good to be Spartan 117 again. The grappling hook mechanic to me is awesome. It makes moving around and traversing, going from, base to base, target to target, or even just, collecting the collectibles. It makes that a very well-rounded experience, right? And it's an experience that I'm going to remember, and it's an experience that I can see myself playing multiple times again. Like I said, I beat it on Heroic. It is a little challenge, especially towards the last 2-3 missions. I'm not going to spoil it, but it was pretty challenging. The thing that pissed me off the most was the jackals, but you take them out and then you just have a good time. And the Marines, the AI is really useful. You put a couple good guns or rockets or snipers into their hands, and they are going to help you, right? I love this. Now I want to talk about some of the side things. I love the high value targets. I love going to eliminate those guys. Everyone was different. And if you can, I would recommend reading the little lore and a little bit of information about each target. And I also love the weapon. I love this new katana. She's I just like her personality. It's a breath of fresh air to me. Her and Master Chief relationship, I love that, you watch them grow and bond throughout the game. And Master Chief is a man of few words, but the words he do speak in this game is fucking amazing, man. I feel like we take Master Chief, and I think we take him for granted. Master Chief is I love this guy, man. I love his voice actor as well. As you can see, I'm passionate about this game. I think the story is amazing. The way I played it is I completed all the side activities and I got all the upgrades before I completed the main story. So even though it was hard for me, it might be harder for you if you don't go do what I did and get all the upgrades. Because like I said, I got the drop shell upgraded, which is really useful. It becomes really wide. And also, I recommend you please use the abilities that they are giving you. Don't just only use the grapple and neglect the threat sensor and the thrusters and the drop wall. Don't neglect those things, especially the drop wall. I loved upgrading that, and like I said, it becomes really useful. The story, it don't overstays its welcome. I think it's paced really good. Every mission is interesting, and the dialogue is A1. The boss battles, my God, these boss battles, in my opinion, is amazing. I love the boss battles. I love how each one is different, and I love how it makes you think, especially on the higher difficulties, of how am I going to tackle this, right? How am I going to take this guy down? Like I said, I don't want to spoil anything, but it is some really good boss battles in this game. Now, on my Twitter, I gave this game a 10 out of 10, and it was pretty, quote-unquote, controversial. We got the usual ponies, the usual guys who just want clout and want to retweet anything just to get a little bit of attention. But I'm going to tell you why I gave this game a 10 out of 10. And if somebody came to me and said, hey, Marley, I'm going to give this game a 5 out of 10, I would just respect their opinion. Because maybe they didn't have as much enjoyment as I had with this cast, with this character, and with this beautiful world 343 Industries has built. So I respect that. But one thing I'm not going to do is just tell somebody that your opinion is stupid and, you're dismissed. I'm not going to do that. Everybody got their own opinions. But I'm giving this game a 10 because Halo Infinite to me is the last of a dying breed. We don't get complete games no more. And by a complete game, I mean a great campaign, great multiplayer, and being able to make great custom experiences with your friend. Those three things to me is huge and will not be taken for granted. It is a great time to be a gamer and an even better time to be an Xbox gamer. I have really enjoyed this game. I look forward to putting hundreds of more hours into this game. And follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. And if you like this video and if you want to run some Halo with me, I do work a lot, but on my free time, if I don't got nobody to run with, hey man, I'm always willing to meet new gamers and experience great times with new people. Happy holidays, everybody. Be safe. Enjoy your family. Keep the COVID away. Keep the negative energy away. And protect your mental health and your physical health. Be happy and be healthy. If you like this video, please leave your boy a like. Consider sharing it and giving your boy a subscriber. I'm trying to get to 500. Hopefully this time next year I can be close to 1,000. Thank you to everybody that's watching and listening. And have a good one. Peace.